Have you ever seen a building being built? It's pretty cool watching everything come together. Nails, wood, windows, paint, all of those little pieces work together to make one big building. In a way, the church is like a building that God is putting together. Wait, does that mean I'm going to have to be covered in paint? God's Spirit lives in each of us who believe in Him, and together we make up the church. In Ephesians 2, Paul writes to the church in Ephesus and explains how Jesus broke down the walls between Jews and Gentiles, non-Jews, and brought them into one family. In verse 22, Paul writes this, "And in Him you too are being built together to become a dwelling in which God lives by His Spirit." Paul uses the Greek word katoi katerion, which literally translates to the dwelling place, or dwelling. So God's Spirit lives in us? Exactly. This is extremely significant, because in the Old Testament, the Spirit of God was inside the innermost part of the temple, called the holiest of holies. Here, Paul is saying that because we now have the Spirit, our bodies are His temple, and we are being built together into one temple for God to live by in His Spirit. What does that mean for us today? Well, here are just a few things it means for us today. God is always with us through His Spirit in us. God's Spirit isn't limited to one people group. He's available to all. We need to take good care of our bodies since they belong to God. We get to shine God's light by how we love and serve others. The Holy Spirit helps us care for our body and show God's love. As we listen and obey Him each day, God's light shines through us. Let's honor God with our bodies and share His love with the world around us. Taking care of our bodies and recognizing that we belong to God is one way that we can steward our lives. And as we learn to steward our bodies, a great place to start can be the Steward's Prayer. Lord, what do you want me to do today with all you've trusted me with to honor you, to advance your kingdom? God bless you as you trust in Him today.